Hello everyone, welcome back to my ordinary life. In my last video we talked about love versus attachment, talking about the difference between real love and being attached. Today we're diving into another important relationship topic, which is love versus infatuation. Let's talk about how you know the difference between love and infatuation so you don't make a mistake about what your relationship status is. What is infatuation? Infatuation is that intense, crazy love that you just meet someone and your heart is beating bim 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 and you just feel I think I'm in love with this person. That's not love, because you don't even know the person's middle name. Maybe you just happen to know the person's first name and you're feeling all that heart racing love. No, that can't be love. That is what is known as infatuation. That's because you're not loving the real person. You don't know the real person. Do you know what their weaknesses are? Do you know what flaws they have? How can you love the person? That's not love. That's infatuation. When you meet the person and you say, oh, I've never felt like this about someone before, what are you feeling? Is it real love? Do you know the person's weaknesses and you love the person despite all of that? No, you don't. That's not love. Love is when you know the real person, you know their strength, you know their weaknesses, you know all their flaws, and you accept them as they are. Love is the way you feel about each other. It's not a one-sided thing. It's two ways. I love you, you love me, we share love. That is love. You know the person inside out. Infatuation is when you go to sleep over or you're spending time here. Oh my God, I have to go and sew my wig in so that it never comes off my head. He doesn't know what you look like without your wig. So a lot of white people don't even recognize that our wigs are wigs. They think it's our real hair. So the person has never seen you without your wig. That is not love. Love is being you, being, free. You're free to be you. And, the other person is free to be themselves. You both see each other as you really are, without makeup, without the wig. Can you do that in front of your so-called partner? That is not love. That is not real. Love is built on love, respect, and devotion to each other. Love encompasses everything. It accepts you. Oh, you don't know how to cook, and the person decides to love you all the same. How do I say it? He knows the things you don't know how to do and still loves you in spite of all that. Love is patient and kind. Infatuation is impatient and very unkind, because by the time this person that you feel you're loving shows you what his true self is, and you just say, no, I can't love this person, and you leave. What is that? That's not love. The key differences between infatuation and love. Time. Love fades away very quickly. The slightest mistake on the other person's part, you just find, oh no, this is not the person I thought. He's not who I thought he was. That means you were loving an idea of him. Love, that's infatuation. Love is calm, and it extends through time. It's not built on negativity. It's built on both negative and positive. That is love. Infatuation focuses on how the person makes you feel, but love focuses on long term. It accepts you the way you are, flaws and all. Commitment. Love is about choosing each other every day. Infatuation is about how the person makes you feel, and once that feeling goes, you're out of there. That's not love, that's infatuation. Infatuation sees only the best in someone. Love sees the best, the weaknesses, and the flaws, and accepts the person. That is the difference between love and infatuation. Now, how do you move from infatuation to love? You move from infatuation to love. If you meet the person and you're feeling all of that, calm yourself down and get to know the person. Give yourself time to get to know the person. Both of you get to know each other and know if, despite everything, the flaws, the weaknesses, you find out if you still love the person, if your feeling for the person is still the same. Then that's one way of moving from infatuation to love. Then ask yourself, do I really know who this person is? Do I like who he is or who she is? Do I? If the answer is yes, then calm down and get to know the person. Focus on getting to know the person, on building trust, on building emotional stability. And while you're getting to know the person, I think you should keep intimacy out of it, because sometimes you confuse what you're feeling with intimacy. When you go that way, you really don't know what you're feeling. So it's better when you're getting to know this person, keep that out of the equation, so that when you're getting into that part, you know for sure that yes, this is who I want to be with. Infatuation is exciting, but love is lasting. Infatuation is like fireworks. You know those fireworks, different colors, fine, excitement. Love is like a standby flame. It burns slowly but surely. That's the difference between infatuation and love. Yes, the infatuation is like fireworks, but it's only for a short while. But love is, that steady light that keeps you warm through the years. It just keeps you warm. It's there, glowing. It's not rushed. That is the difference. So tell me, have you ever found yourself in that kind of a situation, infatuation? If you have found yourself in one, please share with me in the comments below. I want to hear your stories. All right, so like this video, share it, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. I still have much more coming on this series. All right, thank you very much. Bye.